Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Celtics versus Timberwolves NBA matchup on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you're going to love our premium picks. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Celtics taking on the Timberwolves, and the Celtics, a team that most people believe, or many people believe, is the best team in the NBA this season. Perfect 17-0 at home this season, 28-8 straight up on the season, but 11-8 against the number at home, and just overall they're 500 against the number. Meanwhile, Minnesota Timberwolves, still a very good story on the back-to-back in this one after playing in Orlando on Tuesday night. 26-10, and certainly, as of late, not quite as good as they've been, especially against the number, as the Timberwolves were one of the best cover teams early in the season, but lately just 2-8 against the number. And so Timberwolves, a little bit of the luster coming off of them, but still they've earned their way into this spot. They headed into Orlando losing 3 of 4 games, including that game on Sunday where they lost to the Dallas Mavericks, all against good teams though. So it's not like they're losing against the bad teams. They're losing against primarily the better teams in the NBA. They haven't had a game against like the Spurs or the Pistons or anybody like that in quite some time. Meanwhile, the Celtics coming off of that loss in Indiana against the Pacers, 133-131. Of course, that will be known over the next few weeks as the game that Halliburton got injured for the Pacers, but it didn't stop the Pacers from beating the Celtics outright. Tatum did not play in that game for the Celtics. He was questionable in the morning, and then we knew by noon that Tatum was going to be out. And the line shifted a little bit, but the Celtics were still favored going into that one. Of course, the last time we had seen them lose prior to that was also on the road. That one was at OKC. The Celtics have definitely played a little bit of a lighter schedule recently, and I'm not taking anything away from the record or anything they've done over the body of work. I'm just saying that recently they've played games against Detroit and San Antonio and Utah. These are not games, that are much lower of a level of competition than what their opponent in this spot played. When we look at the Timberwolves coming in, the three-point shooting has been very, very good. Their regular shooting, really good. The Celtics, on paper, their defense is really good. They don't defend the three all that well, and I think that's the weakness of this team. They also, they shoot decently from the floor. They shoot the three pretty good, not one of the best, but good enough. And the thing is that the Timberwolves have the best defense in the NBA. They also guard the three particularly well, and that is why they have the record that they have. But I think what we're starting to see here from the Minnesota Timberwolves is that while they're good up front, and their starting five is really, really good, and they have some good bench players, they don't have the depth that some of these other teams have. So as they have pushed, especially on the defensive side of the floor, where it's mostly all about effort, well, they're starting to wear down a little bit. And I'm not saying they're going to be worn down for the rest of the season. I'm just saying they're worn down right now. And being Boston Garden against a Celtics team that's coming off a loss, probably not the best spot. I don't take the Celtics many times, but I'll take them here. And that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.